Hey guys, Justin Yoder, Keller Williams. I've got Troy here from Nook and Cranny. Troy, tell me a little bit about your company.
So Nook and Cranny Home Inspections has been in business since 1996. We are a multi-inspector firm, so we've got 12 guys on staff that can do inspections for you, and we do service the whole state from Logan to St. George.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Troy does like all of my home inspections. The thing I love about you is that even after the sale, my clients can still call you and follow up on questions.
Absolutely. We want to be their building consultant for life. We want them to know that we're there for them no matter what they need.
Yeah, perfect. So I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. The next thing is what's your experience with meth in homes? How many homes is the state saying are contaminated with some level of meth, and then how many buyers are getting meth testing?
So unfortunately in the state of Utah, we're #1 per capita in the United States for meth use.
Wow.
So we have a really bad problem with meth here.
Yeah.
Right now we're seeing on average about 20% of our clients are testing for meth. But the problem is the state's saying that about 25% of homes in Utah are contaminated with meth. So it's really high. We know for a fact, Justin, if it's been a flip or a rental or they've had family members living in the basement, we always recommend meth testing on those kind of situations.
So that's a good point. So you guys are only doing, the buyers are only asking for 20%, but yet the state's saying, hey, there's more. So what does it cost? Like, so I had you come out and do a home inspection. What does it cost to do, like, add a meth test on top of that?
$125, and it's about a 4-day turnaround from the lab. The cool thing about our lab in Salt Lake is they actually wrote the protocol for the EPA on the testing. So they're like certified nationally, and people from all over the nation send a meth test.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so they're right here in our backyard.
Yeah, and it's great that it's a third party that you, like, nobody has influence over it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is, so I come into my seller's home and they're like, well, what should I fix? So I invited you out here because you see homes, you know, dozens and dozens of homes every day. So what is the thing that you're like, hey, if sellers would just do this, it would make the home inspection easier so the buyer's not coming up with these little things. So what's those couple things that a seller can do before they list their home?
You know, #1 would probably be change the furnace filter. It never ceases to amaze me that the furnace filter is dirty on every house we check.
Yeah, especially like they know you're coming in.
Yeah, and just change it.
They just change it even right before.
Yeah, and if you don't want to change it, just leave a clean one and we'll change it for you. Yeah. I mean, we do that a lot. If there's a filter sitting in there, we'll just grab it and change it and just not even worry about it. It's clean now, and just leave it at that.
That's good.
So the furnace filter is probably the #1 thing. #2 would be downspouts. Extend your downspouts out away from your house, because the roof gathers all that water, it comes down the downspout and it dumps it at the foundation. Eventually it's going to end up back in the house.
So how far away from the house should that?
5 feet.
5 feet from the house.
Yep.
Perfect. What's one more thing? Like one more thing you can think of that a seller could do before we go to sell our house?
Update your smoke detectors.
The beep.
Yeah, put
beep.
batteries in them and update them. You're supposed to replace them every 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
And if they fade and they go that really nasty yellow color, you know it's time.
They're
right?
too old.
Yeah, you can go down to Sam's or Costco and buy them in a 4-pack. Just replace them.
Dude, that is a great one, because I'll walk into a house and the thing's beeping. I'm like, how do they even live?
I guess at a certain point they just forget it's there, but change the batteries, update your smoke detectors.
Okay guys, so we got the furnace filter, we got the downspout, and we got the smoke detectors. The 3 things, and this is less than $50, right? So get those things done. If you need anything from Nook and Cranny as far as home inspections, I'll put his phone number at the bottom of the video. I appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely.
If you need anything from me, if you have questions, even if you're like, hey, I don't know if I want to sell, you want to know what it's worth or what you should do, call me up. I'd love to help you. Justin Yoder at Keller Williams. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.